Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tiny Blue Games. My name, of course, is Sisa or Chris, and today we're playing Guild Wars 2. How's it been, everyone? It's been a while, which is fine. It's actually been more than a year if you're wondering how long it's been since I've posted the video, which is kind of crazy to think about. And what a year it's been. It's been a very busy year. Yeah, let's talk about myself for a bit because it's my video, so whatever. Um, for those of you who don't know, I'm in university right now. I'm taking a BCom with a specialization in marketing, and I'm in my final semester right now, which is interesting because I actually started my YouTube channel in my first semester of university right out of high school, which really is making me understand how long I've been in university and how long I've had this YouTube channel, which is it's just eye opening right now. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll think about that while I'm going to bed tonight, and you guys can know I'm thinking about that. But yeah, it's been a long time, and I've been on and off in terms of making videos for a while now, which isn't a huge surprise. But I mean, hey, this is a YouTube channel that's under 1,000 subscribers, so you guys kind of knew the deal. But that's not even the thing. Like, I make videos when I want to make videos. I make videos when I can make videos. And sometimes I want to make videos, I can't make videos. And then it's been so long since I've made videos that it's kind of, I don't know what to say. Like, it's not, it's kind of awkward to release a new video after having been away from you guys for so long. Just like, I'm not sure what to say, not sure what to talk about. I eventually end up just talking about the fact that it's been a long time since I've released a video, as we can see in this video. But that's okay. Um, but anyways, I always come back to it eventually, and I'm sure a lot of you knew that I probably would. So here I am. I guess we should talk about some of the things that have changed in the year that I've been gone. I don't know, what games are you guys playing now? I guess is a good question. There's been a bit of a shakeup, I guess, in the MMO world since we last spoke, in the sense that WoW has returned to some of its former glory with its Legion expansion. Um, Not sure how it's going to continue with that. And then obviously in the last year, we can talk about the fact that there's Overwatch now, which has captivated the millions. I'm included in that, though I actually just got Overwatch for Christmas just like, a few days ago. And have been trying it very noobishly. But you might see some videos from that as well. It's been fun to play on and off. I haven't gotten super invested in it yet, but I can definitely see why it's a fun game. For myself, I've mostly been playing Guild Wars 2 over the last year. Um, Obviously, they released their recent, well, not recent now, but their first expansion, Heart of Thorns, which was hit with a fairly negative review in terms of some aspects. But for myself, it was actually wildly positive. This is mostly because it fixed a lot of the issues I had with the game, which was really having stuff to do at end game. And I know a lot of people are like, Guild Wars 2 has never been really about that, or, hey, there was lots of stuff to do at end game. But for me, there wasn't. I didn't enjoy the dungeon scene. I really didn't. I hated how glitchy they were. I hated how people like skipped half the dungeons by stealthing themselves and stuff like that. I just didn't like that kind of stuff. So I didn't really fit in there per se. PvP was always kind of fun, but also kind of pointless. Like there was nothing you were really trying to do except for just, winning for your own sense of winning. And then, let's I don't know, it was just there wasn't a ton of stuff to do. And that's kind of changed. Like they have raids now, which have been really good for myself. I'm a very casual player, so I've only cleared I think 5 out of the 9 bosses, and it's been a year. But I like it quite a lot, and I raid probably every week, quite regularly, and I'm excited for the new raid to release. So that's been able to hold me for a year and a bit now, and I'd say that's a big success. PvP has had some big changes with the introduction of um, their league system, which has been very good. You can see me playing that actually in the background here. It's given me something to sort of strive for. I haven't, ever been super into PvP in any game I've played where I've cared about the league that much. But this is probably the most I've been into PvP, and it's been pretty good. It's been good for a casual, rewarding thing to do, and the rewards themselves, both monetary and gear, have never been better than they are in season 5 right now. So I've been enjoying that as well. And then I guess one of the biggest things that's changed is the fact that you can glide now, and that's actually kind of a smaller change for some people, and some people are kind of upset that it, ruins sort of some of the immersion of walking around Guild Wars 2. But hey, there was always waypoints and stuff, anyways, to do that. Um, but one of the things that I complained about, and I actually have a video online where I complain about it, is the fact that in Guild Wars 2, before Heart of Thorns, you felt very anchored to the ground. Like the jumping in this game, you can't double jump. Everyone can only jump a small amount if they're just jumping. But adding this gliding has really allowed me to understand a huge level of verticality in the game. And they've really explored that with a lot of their maps. In fact, they've gotten in trouble with the community about some of their maps, especially like Tangled Depths being too vertical in terms of how many levels and like how, much distance you can travel downwards. But I've had so much fun with that new feeling and freedom of being able to jump around that it's been wonderful for the game, and it's just made me feel more alive to do it. I've been doing a lot of stuff in game that I haven't ever done, but I've always had the opportunity to do just because of how interested I am. Like, for instance, I've made my first legendary, and I wanted to make a video about that legendary, but it kind of seemed weird just to, hey, I made a legendary. I know you guys didn't even know I was playing this, but hey, I made a legendary. So, um, but yeah, no, that's what I've been doing, and I intend to have more videos about stuff that I do, like about the legendary. Now that I've kind of made this awkward "how have I been in the last year" video, but yeah, it's been pretty good. I guess the other thing we should discuss is how WildStar's doing. And I'm sure some of my subscribers are still playing WildStar, and I've logged into the game from time to time as well. But it's really been disheartening just that it is still slowly dying. And you know, no matter what you can say about it, like they are adding some content that's good. They're doing some good decisions, but the the initial impression that people got has just really cemented where they are in the MMO world, and that's kind of a really hard thing to dig themselves out of if they're ever able to. What's interesting though, I guess, is that on a lot of YouTube videos now for WildStar, you see people commenting, the game had such great potential. I missed this game. This game was actually so much fun. Versus before, when people, back a year ago, people would just hate on the game just because they really wanted it to fail. Now, people who don't play it as much and had played it for a little bit, they actually kind of are rallying behind it and want to see it succeed, even though I don't think it'll ever be enough to succeed. And it's really a shame, but that's kind of how it is. And you can even see that sort of in the development now, where it's free to play, which is great, but a large focus is on cash shop items now, and they're really pumping those out. I'd say even more so than Guild Wars 2, which is saying a lot. And you might argue that point, but what I think the big distinction is between the two of them is that if you look at their Facebook and social media pages, Guild Wars 2 actually rarely posts that much about new items in the gem store on Facebook in those kind of social posts. Whereas WildStar, if you go to their Facebook page after not having seen it for a while, uh, they'll have like 5 posts just about gem shop or whatever their cash shop is called items, you know, over and over again without any kind of content between it, and that's kind of a red flag. And I understand they don't have a ton of content creators that can be employed with how many, just based on the population. And for how many people they do have working on it, they've done extremely well. For instance, their new raid that they've implemented seems to have gone over quite well. Um, they have a new content patch coming up now that's going to add difficulty scaling to dungeons, I believe, which sounds interesting. I'm not sure if it's a really good thing for the game, considering there is such a small amount of people as it is. This might actually hurt them a little bit more. But it's interesting that they are trying different things. So I guess I should talk about why I'm making this video. I just, I think I'm gonna start posting videos again, guys. I have no promises. If I do get more regular in terms of posting videos, that would be great for everyone. I just have stuff I like to say, and you guys were always so great to listen to me. And even if you've made it through this, 9 minutes now of rambling, I'm very grateful that you've stuck with me in terms of that. What you've been watching is what I do most days now is there's daily PvP games I play both in Guild Wars 2 and Overwatch, and when I don't have enough time to do much else, I try to just hop on for 45 minutes and play them just to kind of unwind after school or after work or something like that. And I figured since I have the time to do that, why don't I just record it and really make a quick just audio video over top of it. It's very minimal work for me, and I get to stay connected with you guys, and that way it's a lot less awkward when I release an actual video every so often. I have some content in between it if you guys just want to hear what's on my mind, hear what's been happening with me. And I think I'm gonna start sharing a lot more of that with you guys. I mean, there's been other ways I've tried to share over the years. I've had my face in a video once ever. I always try playing different games on here and stuff like that, but I've actually always had other YouTube channels and projects on the go, and some of them have died off over the years. Some of them have done steadily okay, and some of them are brand new that I'm working on. That's kind of the fun that I have with marketing, is really trying to try out new things. And if I'm ever proud of something, I'm gonna share it with you guys, and show you what else I've been working on and what else takes up my time apart from school, work, this, girlfriend. Like, it's a busy time, and I'm sure you can all appreciate that. I'm sure your guys' lives are very busy as well. And the fact that you spend some of that time listening to me talk and watching me play terribly at PvP, like, don't I don't know if you've noticed my PvP skills, but I still click skills sometimes when I'm stressed, and that's really got to stop. That's kind of one of the big things I work on with my daily PvP games, but it has not stopped yet. And I actually got a new mouse for Christmas as well. I bought it for myself, so I don't know if I can say I got it for Christmas. I got it during the Christmas time, and it's got programmable buttons. So I'm hoping to make the transition to be a bit better in terms of a PvP player. As I said, I've always been pretty casual with it, anyways. But it's a really hard habit to kick, especially when you get attacked by someone. You're like, you just go to what feels comfortable and you start clicking buttons. And even though it's not as fast to do it that way, it's just what my body defaults to, and I'm slowly working on breaking that. Anyways, I'm getting to the end of the video, and I'm getting even more rambly, which is never good for a video. So I'm gonna probably cut it off here. But hey, I'm sure you might want to leave my channel after realizing that you've been subscribed for this long about videos. But if you don't, comment what kind of games you've been playing. I'd like to know what you guys have been up to, and um, I've missed you guys, and I miss talking to you. So just say what's up. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.